borders, Vermonters, come down with your breeches of deerskin and jackets of brown, with your red woolen caps and your moccasins. Come to the gathering summons of trumpet and drum. Come down with your rifle, let gray wolf and fox howl all in the shadow of primitive rocks. Let bare feet securely from pig pen and stall. Here's two-legged game for your powder and ball. And cheer, cheer, the Green Mountaineer. And cheer, cheer, the Green Mountaineer. On the south came the Hessians, our land to police, and armed for the battle while canting of peace. On our east came the British, the red-coated.
If you look at the top of these bungee cords, they have a little pull tab that we can grab it barehanded, gloves that's large enough, it's sufficient enough. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a USGI triple shingle mag pouch, cut the snap tab closures off, and I'm going to build on the bungee cord and those little band closures like that. That way I can simulate that, but with a USGI mag. It's probably going to cost me more than if I buy something like this, which I think is like 21 bucks shipped to the door with free shipping, but I may order one of these down the road for the plate carrier because I do like how it has the triple mags, rifle and pistol. But anyways, I'm going to screw around, waste some time, waste some money, just for something to do to try to design those bungee cord pull tabs. Okay, I did some playing around to get that little fold that we see in the first picture with the bungee cord. I played around with the web strapping. We need approximately 5 inches. I know it seems like a lot, but I can't hold this camera and show you at the same time. So let me do the fold, pause the camera, and then I'll start it back up once I get it folded, and I'll be right back. Basically, I tucked the thing in equal distance, folded it over, pinched it off, and when I'm pinching it, I'm going to run it through the thread injector and run a line across there, a bar tack, back and forth, back and forth. So the idea is that the 2 pieces of bungee cord will run through there and around underneath on the side of the pouch, and then a knot and a little cord keeper, and we'll basically modify the USGI pouch with the snaps to be a bungee cord open top, like a taco system. If you look at the Molle ACU now, apple green camo, it's not dry, it's still wet, came out of the washer, it's been sitting. I went through an extra spin cycle, try to get all the water out of it. It's pretty much almost dry to the touch. It's got a nice looking apple green camouflage. That does look kind of cool. Looks nice. Okay, so my idea with this thing is, after doing the die project, where's my straps, is to cut these tabs here off, and we're going to make it a bungee cord top. So I figured I gotta go get the mags. Figured worst case scenario, 1 foot of 1/8 inch dark green bungee cord over the top, tying a knot, and then there would be a cord keeper on there for adjusting the tension, so you can adjust those. Hardest part's going to be getting out the thread injector and sewing these things up. So anyways, I don't know where I want to begin, but if you look at that, doesn't look so bad, does it? Okay, just got the apple green laying there. It's not snapped in. If you look at that, that blends in quite well, man. That looks nice on there. It looks nicer, I should say. A little bit of textured camel. Some spots are darker, some are lighter. Just like you would want with that digital effect. The badge got a little bit darker. Not really great. Still might stick out like a sore thumb, so I'm not sure if I'll take that off or just remove it. But anyways, gotta find some mags, find out how much of the bungee cord I need to cut and loop and drape over to make this into a bungee cord top. These snaps are okay. If you use these things with Magpul mags don't fall out. USGI mags will slide in and out and fall out. So my idea was a little bungee cord top, kind of like the high-tech taco. So anyways, my project, that's what we're going to do. Going to cut these off, but first I want to get some mags, at least one mag into it, measure it, cut it. What's that old saying carpenters used to say? Measure twice, cut once. You know, I got that into there. That's not that far down. Maybe it won't be a foot of bungee cord. Let me get a tape measure and I got to measure this, but I'll report back with my length I guesstimate on, and I'll probably add an inch or two just to be safe. You know what? I think we will stay with the 1 foot length, because I was thinking that there was a PALS webbing closer to the top. Guess I could run the bungee cord underneath this PALS strap here, and then I'd probably get away with about 7 or 8 inches. But if I go down here, it's going to be at least a foot, if not 13 inches. Here I can run the bungee cord downside of here and back up around there. Down here and back upside there, down there, back upside around there. So on the back side, you know, where do I want to run it? So I don't know. I got a little thinking to do here before I cut these off. Once I cut these off, they're gone forever. Let me show you the sound of that. Comes off, there's a little bit of pop through the mag, a little bit of resonance. You pop that thing back on. Thing's loud, ungodly. That's where I wanted the bungee cord tops, at least the reason why. Okay, I cut one off. I can't stop there. I gotta finish the damn thing. Just because I gotta tie that knot. You know what? I know 12 inches is going to be an approximate value. That's under no stress. I'm going to go 14. That way I got enough. So when I tie a knot in the material, the knot will probably consume an inch in each strand. So anyways, I'm going to cut these at 14. 3 of them at 14. Okay, I got the bungee cords kind of fed up through that part. Next part is to take these straps, go get the thread injector, aka sewing machine, sew those in that fancy little fold I showed you earlier. Maybe I should have dyed these, don't know if you can see that, but a little different color green, but oh well. Everything's different in nature, right? And then those things are going to be on the back of here, so we'll probably fold them down, go around here, and I don't know if I can make a stitch in there. I don't know if I can get the sewing machine arm in there to give something to anchor to. But anyways, I will be back. I won't show you the thread injector part because I'm sure these things are going to be a bear, and I'm sure I'm going to fight to needle the eye, and I'll save you all the aggravation that I'm going to go through, so you don't see me cussing and swearing there. Ha. Okay, I've sat here for 10 minutes trying to thread this damn needle after it snapped, after I got a little bit done in a cluster, you know what. Now I see why this is a woman's chore. Okay, I got 2 that are kind of working. The first one is a cluster, you know what. Now I got this figured out and the settings on that thing right. I'm going to cut this one off and then start all over again. Okay, I got one installed that just loops underneath those 2 things. Comes around, goes underneath the PALS webbing that's going to go down through. Maybe later I'll put a stitch here and then cut some longer bungee cord and run it down through there. But anyways, I played around with the length of the knot, got it perfect so it holds it in, but still easy enough to slide off with the press of a thumb to get your mag out. And then if you want to put a mag back in, just as simple as, well, with my big fat hand in a way, moving your hand over, sliding it over, and it's got about the perfect amount of tension. So it seems the trick is 14 inches of bungee cord, tied within about 1 inch to the end. You can make it a little bit looser if you want, to your own personal preferences, but I think that's what I'm going to go with. And that seems to work. And let me get these tied up and get this thing onto the plate carrier, and we'll report back. There we go. We got the Applewood triple shingle mag pouch dyed, completed. Still a little wet. I don't know if it'll look a little lighter when it's dry, but blends in with that ballistic green quite well. Let's compare it to the woodland. There's the woodland. The apple green, ACU to apple green, I should say. Almost a digital apple. Not bad. Kind of think it gives an overall look. What do you think you like? You like the woodland? Or do you like the apple green digital? Hard pressed. They both look kind of cool in their own damn right. If you look, you see my pull tab job. I can pull those in and out. Putting these things back into these shingles is a pain in the ass. But anyways, it's there. I'll get a lighter, or barbecue lighter. Free up these ends here where I cut those other snap closures off. But anyways, don't think it looks half bad. Thank you for viewing. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification for future videos. Some days I put out several videos a day. Most times I keep one in reserve for tomorrow, so there's always at least one video from me. And please check us out on Patreon, BitChute, and Subscribe Star. Thank you.